Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Pisces. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign with special emphasis on Sun, Moon, and Rising. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Hi, Pisces. We are going to start with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. We're going to get a card for the mind, the body, and the soul. Then we're also going to get a card for the overall theme of the message, and we're also going to take a look at the bottom of the deck. For me, the bottom of the deck is advice going forward. Let's get started. Oh my goodness, that was the weirdest shuffle I think I've ever done. One more shuffle. Okay, so what does Pisces need to know for their mind? What does Pisces need to know in regards to the mind? You have the World card. I like that showing up in the mind. I like the World card showing up in just about any position. What does Pisces need to know for the body? What does Pisces need to know in regards to their body? What does Pisces need to know for their body? What does Pisces need to know for their body? What does Pisces need to know in regards to their body? What message does Pisces need to receive about their body? You have the King of Swords. Make sure nothing else came out. Okay. What does Pisces need to know in regards to their soul? What message does Pisces need to know about their soul? What message for Pisces about their soul? What message does Pisces need to receive about their soul? The Two of Pentacles. What's the overall theme of this message for Pisces? What is the overall theme of this message for Pisces? What is the theme of this message for Pisces? What is the theme of the message for Pisces today? What message does Pisces need to receive in regards to the theme of this message? Can we get a card for the theme of this message? That's like 6 cards. That is not a theme. Okay, we're going to take another moment. I feel like I'm just shuffling all day. Okay, what is the theme of this message for Pisces? Okay, there we go. There's something. We have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. And the bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups. So let's go ahead and dive into this. For the mind, you have the world. You have learned a lot. Maybe literally. Maybe you've been in school. This is all about completion, and maybe you're at the end of this and you've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom. The World card in most tarot decks is the last of the major arcanas. It represents a cycle being complete, endings, but positive endings, beautiful endings. Having gone through the full set of lessons and learned what you needed to learn. I'm feeling like just this wave of peace, which I find really funny because waves in Pisces, you're a water sign, so it's a little bit funny because I didn't even think about that until I was like already in the middle of my sentence, but it just feels really peaceful. Whatever work you're doing, whatever you've done with the mind, with your mind, it feels like you've put in a lot of work, and that not only have you put in a lot of work, you're seeing the results of what you've done. You're seeing the results of the efforts that you've put into this. And it feels so, so good. I wish I could give you the feeling that I'm feeling right now, because I could probably go to bed like this. This is comfortable. This is nice. For the body, you have the King of Swords. To me, this says that you are being honest and logical and doing things from a place of more knowledge and wisdom. The king has gone through whatever he's needed to go through to be able to run his kingdom. He is a leader. He's sitting on his throne. And because he's above all these clouds, to me, this says that he's clear-headed, that his judgment isn't clouded. That's exactly it. His judgment isn't clouded. So right now it feels like you're placing some judgments on your body, but from a logical standpoint. And when I say that you're judging it, I don't think you're standing in front of a mirror and saying, I don't like this portion, I don't like that portion, I don't like this about me, or I don't like the whole. I think what you're doing is you're saying, okay, I see me clearly. I see my body clearly. I know what needs to be done. And it could be something you're already doing. If you're taking care of yourself, you can recognize what I'm doing is working. And if you're not quite where you want to be, you also know how to get there because you have that clear-headed point of view. You can see clearly that what is and isn't working, how to get rid of what isn't working, and to keep going with what is or adding on to it. Again, it's not quite like the feeling of the world where it's like this, it's still peaceful, but it's almost like your whole reading just feels like peace and wisdom, and that what you're doing is working. What you're doing is where you need to be. What you need to be doing is what you're already doing, what you're already working on. For the soul, you have the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting this feeling of balance. Something in your soul has been being juggled, but it doesn't feel, again, because of this peaceful feeling that I'm feeling, I'm getting the sense that you've learned the balance of your soul. You've learned how to juggle things that have the potential for growth. You have two pentacles, and pentacles can represent seeds that have been planted or seeds that you are planting. And to me, this says that you found the balance between what needs to be worked on and what needs to be played with. This tells me that not only have you planted the seed and watered it, you've enjoyed the sunshine next to it. You've enjoyed watching it grow. For you, this can be like play every time you water your plants. But this is specifically in regards to your soul. So you figured out the things that you love and the things that will give back to you, the things that will nourish you later on, like a fruit tree. You've essentially planted fruit trees for your soul. And you may not eat them yet. You may not eat those fruits now. But if you continue to balance them and to plant them and to nourish them, this is exactly what will happen. You'll eventually be able to eat those fruits. Continue your balance so long as what you are balancing, what you are juggling, feels right with your soul. That even if your fruit tree doesn't come, that it will still have felt worth the effort, even if it's not the outcome you want, because that's how you build balance. The overall theme of this message is the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. I could not believe how long it took to get these cards, to get a card for your theme. That was, I think, the longest I have shuffled in this set of readings. That was pretty intense. So with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups, these both kind of feel similar in the sense that they almost both feel like beginnings, but in different ways. So to me, the Ace of Wands is that very initial spark, the first sparks of inspiration. With the Page of Cups, this is similar in the sense that this is new. The page is a student. Pages are students, and students are new at things. They're still learning. So they kind of give similar energy. And if you look at them, they've even got similar sorts of like depictions. If you look at it, it's got the rays on both. To me, the rays are very symbolic of sunshine and growth and beautiful things, everything under the sun and having a good time. It's got the ripples here, and this has like a winding road that could be like similar to a ripple. I don't know if you can see it. And even the mountains right there, they're kind of rippling too. So there's just a lot of similarity to me. And the orange with the red and the red, a little bit of blue. These are almost like, this is fire and water. So to me, this is another set of balance. This is another set of balance where you are bringing together two opposites in this case and starting at the beginning. You're starting from the ground up, from the very beginning lessons. And to me, this also says that there's going to be a lot of love and a lot of inspiration so long as you nurture both. I also get this feeling that these are one and the same thing. Whatever is coming to you, because if you notice, there's like a little envelope, and pages also tend to represent messengers. To me, what I'm getting is that whatever message is coming in, whatever is coming in for you in general, it's going to spark brilliant ideas and give you a lot of inspiration and also fill your cup with a bunch of love. But I feel like it's going to be the same thing. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this. The advice going forward is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebration and being with your people, being with those who make your soul feel full, the people you can laugh with, the people you can cry with. Those are your people. And to me, this says, don't forget to celebrate. Don't forget to be with them. Don't forget to spend time together. Be with the ones that you love right now, because that's incredibly important always. They will help you get through anything that you need to learn, any new beginnings you're having, anything you're learning to juggle. They're going to be right there with you. So go celebrate with them. Every opportunity you get to celebrate and be with the ones you love. Even if it's small celebrations, it doesn't mean you're having a party every weekend. Sometimes being together and celebrating is spending time in one another's company. Even if you're doing mundane, boring tasks like grocery shopping, if you can do it together, amazing. If not, that's okay too. But find ways to celebrate with them and be with them. Now we're going to take a look at the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. We are going to get a card from the deck for you, and I'm going to be reading directly out of the guidebook for this. There's going to be an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. I'm going to be reading both. I find that the message that is meant for you will resonate. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay. What message does... Okay. Interesting. Okay. I don't usually look at them. This set of readings, I've actually looked at the bottom more than I've ever intended to, but since I did, it feels like we need it. So you have 3 cards that we're going to go over. You have card number 37, Gratitude Again. And just a little fun fact side note, I have been getting this one a lot. It's also the only one. So this guidebook ripped a while back, and this is the only one in the book that's ripped for me. So maybe that's why it's popped up, is that I keep thinking about the fact that it's ripped and that I need to tape it or something. But it keeps popping up, and it keeps popping into my brain even at random points, like if I'm driving home. It's funny. It's very, very interesting. The other card you got is card number 35, The Good Kind. Let's get the other holder. And then the bottom of the deck for you here is Choose Who You Are Becoming. So this almost feels like another set of advice. Let's start. We'll start here. I'm just going to take it out. That feels really uncomfortable. I feel like I've taken out a piece of a body. I'm actually going to put it back. This is me being me and weird, and yeah, this is who I am as a person. I feel very guilty for this poor book. Okay. Card number 37, gratitude. Again, essential meanings. Gratitude for life, a new level of manifestation skills, witnessing small miracles, abundance and prosperity, mindset ascension. Self-care message. Not doing the work, shaky beliefs, complaining, seeing oneself as a victim of circumstance. We live in a post-The Secret world, and during the last decade, we've learned a lot about gratitude and positive thinking. And what's possible with the right mindset. There are still many people who believe magical thinking is a load of poppycock, and even more who are fence sitters, who dabble now and then just in case it brings them $1 million check in the mail. So it's time to get real about gratitude. Again. Every time we repeat something, we get better at it, right? Did you tie your shoelace the first time you tried to? Okay, maybe you did, but lots of us had to practice that shizzle. Gratitude is your secret mindset shifter, and engaging in a thankful perspective long term will shift how wonderfully rich your life is. Like sacred geometry spiraling from the center of a plant, gratitude grows in strength exponentially, each and every time it spirals. Learning to live in a state of being grateful is part of your sacred story. Let go of any lackluster attempts you've experienced and call abundance into your life. This is a part of your medicine. How can you be more appreciative of the money you make and spend, the support that shows up in your life, and the love you already experience? When was the last time you kept a gratitude journal? And how have you grown and learned since then? And what new awakenings will change how you do gratitude the next time? Okay, so now we need card number 35, the good kind. Essential meanings. Bringing love and kindness to your situation. Honest and fulfilling work. Acting from the heart. The bounty of a job well done. Doing the right thing. Serving with love. Finding joy in the simple pleasures of life. Seeking simplicity and goodness in your solution. Self-care message. A need to put others first. Time spent defining the good you bring to the world. A need to stop judging. Accepting others as they are. Being the change. Sweet Spirit, why are you working so hard? Really, what do you hope to gain in your current situation? Money, security, notoriety, love, acceptance, worthiness, growth? What are you working to find? Alongside whatever word your subconscious mind served up for you, add these two words: goodness and kindness. Allow these good old-fashioned vibrations to cut through the fog of your worries and let them lead you as you do the work. We get a massive energetic upgrade when we witness and partake in simple, virtuous gestures, and when we undervalue them, all the time. Allow them to be an important part of the solution. Goodness asks you to seek simple joys, to unplug, and to do something because it's the right thing to do, not because of what you will gain. Kindness asks you to help someone out just because, to look at potential instead of just flaws, to listen with an open heart, to witness without judgment. Modern society can often paint these virtues as naive, superficially light and love, or even insecure. But whoa, my goodness, genuine goodwill and selflessness always open the most rewarding doors. Try some good and kind on for size, because they may be way more fresh and alive than you remember, and they are always, always the good kind of undertaking. How can you lift yourself by lifting others? It's time to do the work, the good work. What does this mean to you? How can you shift focus from the metrics, the tech, the marketing, the drama, and the complex, and find a simple option that is rooted in kindness and goodness? Card number 7. Choose who you are becoming. Essential meanings: a choice, the duality of right and wrong, choosing the path toward your future self, taking the reins and leading the way, committing to one path and allowing spirit to deliver your dream. Self-care message: not making a choice, unnecessary delays, playing it safe and straddling two average paths instead of stepping onto one extraordinary trail, the need to over-control your future. The future belongs to who you are becoming. As a multi-passionate, multi-talented, creative being of infinite potential, choosing who you want to be can feel overwhelming. If you've reached a fork in the road, it's time to make a choice that will allow you to grow into the most beautiful version of you. This card is about the movement you make as you chase your dreams and the person you become along the way. Here's a juicy secret: the two are intrinsically linked. You may feel blocked until you take inspired action toward one goal. It's time to move forward, sacred creator. Your decisive and determined action will be a way for you to define your desire to the universe. Run in the direction of your dreams and confidently guide the unfolding of your path. Know that by not deciding, you are making a choice to remain in the same spot. And if there is one universal truth of creating things, it is that inaction is the exact opposite of what you are building. Make strides towards your dreams now. What lessons did you need to experience in order to stand exactly where you are standing? Has what you are working towards shifted and expanded along the way? Is there anything about what you've been building that feels too small for your big, sacred future? Have you been making choices based on what's possible today instead of what's possible tomorrow? What a reading, Pisces. What a way to end this set. Yeah, there's goosebumps, there's chills, I wonder if you can see the goosebumps actually. I like showing them off when I get them. Can you see these? Look at these goosebumps. I'm in a sweater. I am not chilly. Oh my goodness. I hope this message resonated with you. Not just because I want my messages to resonate. This has been another good one. There's been a few of these that are just peaceful and powerful and intense, and I can't get over these readings. They've been so good. So I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to comment, subscribe, as well as share with those you feel it may also resonate. Again, thank you so much for clicking here. I hope this month brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle, and I look forward to doing your next reading.